Yeah, you know what it is. Hot97.com, top 888, Funk Flex, Rick Ross.
Boss.
It's in the building. Be clear. Now, Rick, when I heard the freestyle, I'm gonna tell you how I heard. I heard on Miss Info.
Right.
She played it and she said, "Okay, here's the situation." Now I heard you talking about you had mentioned Fist Baby's mother. Now that was the first. I didn't even know that you guys even anything. I thought whenever it was either love or you never really dealt with each other before, never really had a run-in or whatever. So now, but what brought that on?
Really, just a lot of the mockery over the last, recent months. You know what I'm talking about? There was a few jabs thrown at the camp.
Now, did he throw these jabs on music or on songs or freestyles?
Just in different formats. We barely hear it in the South, so they come in different formats.
Now you felt he was addressing you.
Oh, most definitely. He most definitely spoke my name, and you know what I mean.
So there was freestyles. There was an incident before. That's what prompted you to say what you said.
Really, it wasn't just my like focused all about me. It was really just disrespectful to the game. Okay. Just a lot of the mockery that was going on in the game that spilled over onto my plate. You understand? And me being, I never really turned down beef.
You felt it got on your radar.
Believe that, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? We know what's going on, so me just being real, I never been the dude to play both sides. You know what I'm saying?
So you just let it happen.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So now, when you said what you said,
right,
and then 50 came back with a response, you felt his response was weak.
Most definitely, it was horrible.
Okay, so
to say the least.
So now you gave him 72 to come back with something.
Yeah, a few hours, 48 hours.
48.
Yeah, I gave him an opportunity really just to go sit down with Banks, hopefully to write, you know what I mean, put something together.
Do you feel Fifth doesn't write?
Yeah, of course not he doesn't write. I know he doesn't write, you know what I mean?
Now, when this happened, so now we're at the next stage of
right.
Now your baby's mama, he got her up here, he put on videotape.
Right.
And then, now, Rick, I gotta ask you something that's very key.
Right.
Because for me, and this is my question.
Right.
Fam, I gotta know how you let that happen because that's not supposed to happen.
First of all,
so we gotta backtrack on that a little.
First of all, to me that was not a power move at all, you understand?
Okay.
It's like...
So you weren't impressed?
Of course not. It's like she was an actress for a day. She got to play Ginger Casino for a day. Yeah. She really used...
No, we gotta school people on Ginger though.
Of course.
That's key New York.
Yeah.
That's killing the anxiety.
Do your homework, you feel me? And really, what she did was, he didn't use her to get at me. She really used him to show me, what she was capable of. Okay. And I applaud her for that.
So you give her big ups for that?
Of course, you gotta check out of the monkey. That's the whole objective in life.
Okay.
And that's real flattering to know somebody that you squandered with before, that dudes will actually take them shopping because of who you are.
Okay.
It's like you being flex, your past, you know what I mean?
So you feel,
it's
which is key, what you have to say. So you're saying her connection to you is what even allowed this to even happen, or else she wouldn't have been on the radar.
Really, that was like, to be honest, that was like the only thing the dude could really do.
Okay.
To try to entertain the people. You can't come at the boss musically. You not gonna want to bump into me on the streets.
Now that's what you want. You want this thing to be musically.
That's what you want. At the end of the day, Flex Buddy is a myth. He can't go to the park and play football with his kids. You make money, but you can't go back to your neighborhoods. You make money, but you can't walk down and go buy a pair of Carhartt jeans, for God's sakes.
Okay.
Regardless of what I make, anybody that was in the Bronx, Castle Hills, or Queens that saw the tour bus come through there yesterday, I jumped off.
Uptown?
Yeah.
You took uptown back?
Man, shout out to the real New York City, the dudes that, you really get to see. Shout out to the Bronx, Castle Hill, G to K. Shout out to Bang Bang Boogie. Them boys embrace me lovely. Lord Tariq.
Shout out to the BX, of course.
Yeah, that's what real dudes do. You don't get money and run away and can't go to the... That's corny to me.
We're gonna have some real talk. We've been having it all evening.
Most definitely.
Now, the skits that 50 put up. Now, I gotta admit, fam, some of those skits is kind of funny. Let me see. But I heard that now you came back with a skit, and I haven't seen it yet. My man put me on today because he knew I was gonna see you today. Now, what's the skit there's a skit online now that you did. Now, tell me about it.
See, this is the difference. The difference is Curly, as we call him in the South.
Now, why'd you pick that name?
That's what we call him.
Yeah,
He's not straight. We like girls.
that's what you call it.
Yeah. See, if he was a real gangster, a real G, if you was gonna fly up and take her shopping, you should have banged on tape. That's what you should have did. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But like I was saying.
Now, I never felt, now for me watching the skits and see even everything that y'all were doing,
Yeah.
I didn't feel negative. I didn't feel until I'll tell you when it got out of control, but I didn't feel like that bad energy. I felt like it was more a little comical with the skits and everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it didn't seem like ill vibe from the two of you.
Nah, and to be funny, you know, to me, I'm not with the online skits and so on and so forth, being that I just found out I had a MySpace a year ago. You feel me? So my whole approach to me seeing how the game is played is different. But I see you got to learn quick when you're dealing with scorned women, such as Curly. So this is where they take the game, when dudes usually take it to the street.
I felt, now I wasn't clear of the sublime that was going on. Now I did feel when you went on the song and did say what you said, I felt then it was open season to go back and forth on that subject matter. Now, what I did not feel.
What I said on what, a freestyle?
No, when you said on the song that was
He burnt
gonna
down
be
the
on the
house.
album. Yes. Now I felt once
He burnt down the house. He burned down houses.
Now look, now listen. That's what they say. They say the house got burned down.
He left the gas can.
Oh, there at the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, now listen. So I felt once you tapped that,
Right.
I felt it was fair for him to tap you if it came to baby mama.
Right.
Now, what I felt what I was not cool with, I wasn't cool with him mentioning your moms, because I feel like mothers shouldn't be a piece of that. And I
He's
also,
Sabrina sin.
and I was also,
So that's forgivable. That's understandable.
I was uncomfortable with Khaled's mother being involved, which I expressed. You know what I mean? But I do.
But what you can understand from my side is we don't indulge in that. You feel me? If it was really gonna get serious, you know what I mean? Like
Now,
I say, we know how to bring it direct.
No, but
Because that's what we call like dry snitching.
No,
it's
well,
like
but
you filming Funkmaster Flex getting out the car. Funkmaster Flex is totally safe.
But his
Because we not gonna film you and make sure you're not in any jeopardy.
what Fifth had a problem with though, because he felt there was a website that had his son on the site, and you know I hit Khaled about that because when we talk
And
about
Khaled hit me
look,
about
look,
that,
we're
and
gonna have
like I
real
said,
talk.
right,
when
right.
I was at the airport and I spoke to Khaled,
Right.
and I spoke to both parties. And it wasn't even about a beef situation. It was more, look, this is getting way out of control when families is on the internet. They have nothing to do with nothing.
But see, I feel like this. Once you started, you shouldn't stop. Don't stop now.
No,
It's like this, man. Once you cross that line, it's a green light now. Now everybody, you know what it is. So, handle your business.
But I did think, I didn't think the Khaled situation was right with his moms, and I think his son being on the site is his mom's. And I think if y'all gonna continue this,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't agree with none of that. I wouldn't retaliate because it's not emotional. I'm not an emotional kind of guy that'll go and put somebody's child. The kids to me have nothing to do with it.
But see, it wasn't your site. But see, what happens is you have fans.
Right.
And when you have fans,
and it's the same way like with the cartoons or whatever. A fan actually did the gay unit workout.